Hey everyone, it's Matthew and I'm back with another video of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now I apologise there was no video of this last week. There's a reason for that and I'll explain that. I'll explain that when I picked the job up. Okay, so there was only there was only a video of the how to fix the DNS server error, which I recorded because I just felt like I needed to, because I know a lot of people that have that problem. I've tried a load of things and I wanted to point out a few other things you can try to do with the antivirus mod. So, and it's got 9 out of 10 views, and might get more, you never know. So I'm kind of optimistic about it. A red light offence? Well, I'm not that bothered about a red light offence. I'm more bothered about that car crashing into me when I'm trying to turn to get my load. And today will be a slightly shorter video, as I'm recording, later on in the morning than earlier on. So I haven't got as much time around, but yeah, should be alright. Yeah. On the truck. Now the truck's the Kenworth W900A, the modified edition that I got. Just still need to find a link to Volvo. I'll try and find it and put it in the video description along with all the other mods, which I haven't really. I need to add a lot to, because a lot of mods I've downloaded and added the last few months. But yeah, there's a few things to put in the video, so I'm trying to get through all of them hopefully. So first thing was there was no video like this last week, and basically I wasn't too well last week, and I was trying to record a World of Warships video, a video without the commentary on, which the recording came out fine, but it was only just over half an hour long, maybe 40 minutes as usual. But these videos are like 20-30 minutes, and I was trying to upload it, and it got to 5%, and I've had this problem once before. It got to 5% and just stayed there. It would not do anything. It would just go up in the time it was estimated to go recording. I left there for half an hour and it would not go from 5% up at all. So I had to delete it anyway. And it was good I still had the DNS video, because otherwise I would have had no video that particular week. But hopefully it doesn't do the same to this video. If you listen to it now on Monday, whenever I put this out, it obviously worked. It hasn't happened for a long time, and I'm not too certain on what caused it. I know about issues like that before, but it's usually alright for me, so. But the other thing I wasn't thinking till recently was actually since these latest Windows updates have come out for Windows 7 or whatever, the latest drivers and whatever, my game performance has actually gone up a little bit. And the standard truck, as the reference, on medium graphics, which is what the game thinks of medium. It's not fully medium, but it's pretty much medium settings. It gets really decent FPS up to 50 to 60 on the country lanes and motorways, and more than that if I let's say go into this sort of view, which is pretty decent FPS to get that sort of FPS with a graphics card like this. Honestly, it's not 100% I want to change out this card because, you know, I don't like how it performs. It performs alright. It's just the fact it's quite a low end card. It's not the lowest end. R7 card, the lowest end R7 card is the 240. It's just that with all these tiles coming out and whatever, and things getting more intensive, you know, it's not really. Because I wouldn't mind if I can play something on higher option, because I've never really played a game on that sort of settings. You know, that's not my sort of thing. I just want, you know, solid frame rates. You know, 50 plus 9% of the time, and if I can, you know, more than that, and 60s or 70s or whatever, which is perfectly hard to average in a game if you have a decent, you know, video card. If you have a decent card for it. And also the card I want to get currently is the MSI Radeon R9 390. So I watched the video of someone do some references getting to the 970 with that card. It's kind of a two-way horse thing. You know, you test them by standard. The 970, you know, the 390 is faster. You have got the 970, it's faster. You have got the 390, it's faster than that, you know. And it's for the price. I still don't believe it's majorly changed the price of the 970. It's still a bit cheaper than 970. So that's the main reason why I wanted to get that card, because it would last. So not only would it allow you to play, I think allow him to play the settings, you know, at a lot better rate, you know. I think the whole FPS kind of thing, you know, it would into the future, and, you know, last a good few years, rather than for me having to replace my graphics card every year and a half, because, you know, I'm not big on that. You know, the people that just have a top end card at the time, and then when the next top end card comes out, they just get it. You know, I'm not. What does it mean you have to? It's not. It's just something they do for like reviewing purposes, I think. But you know, I reckon that with the video thing, when the 980 came out, the 780 was still, or the 780 Ti was still more than good enough, and still is now, I think. You know, it's about the same level, or just under the same as the old AMD R9200 series. So, you know, I do like, I don't mind the old 780. I mean, I think it lasts a few more years before it becomes, you know, the point where you have to replace, because I know people that still use the 580 or whatever, or 680, which is a good, which is like almost 4 years old now, 4 years old next year. 580's 5-6 years old maybe, I can't remember. It's still a decent card. So with AMD actually, I know people still use 7000 series card, the 6000 series card. I know someone still uses a Radeon 4970, and you know, gave the drives up to the on and done, and kind of modified a little bit in the software, and you know, it's still a really decent performing card. Yeah, until I hope to get that card at some point. I want to sort out the cooling first. I'm not too bothered about the memory anymore. I want to sort out the cooling first, and then probably look at the power supply easy enough for this particular thing, and then get the card when I can. I hope when I get it, whenever that is, years time or whatever, it's still, you know, a decent one. And then when I buy it a year later or 6 months later, and something else comes out, it's better. AMD usually release the cards every year and a half, or whatever, or 2 years maybe, around that. Yeah, around a year and a half ish. So yeah, but the 390 would last a good few, like 3-4 years before I think it starts struggling, you know. anyway, so enough of that. Next thing I'll talk about is the new update in this game. 119 has dropped. Well, it dropped a few days ago, and well, my experiences with it are alright. Doesn't seem to have majorly messed up anything, except, of course, Rus Map didn't work anymore. None of the mods really worked anymore, except MHA, which still didn't properly work. And they updated MHA, then updated the SKM map, and then Rus Map, as far as I know, hasn't been updated at the time of recording this video. But whether it has been, whether it will be updated soon, don't know. But we'll see what happens, you know. But anyway, so the 119 update. So basically, I added the mod manager in there, and I allowed you to, add the mods, search for them, and increase and decrease the priority of them. Which, I'm a bit confused with that, because I kind of understand it, but the whole alphabetical thing is a bit. A lot of the mods do not come with readme files that says, this needs to go above this truck, or this needs to go here, this needs to go there. It just automatically puts them at the top. And well, it's a bit annoying. It doing that. Well, I've had to go through a few mods. I had to change over to Strobart to, to get them working properly and show up, like truck mods or whatever. I haven't updated the trailers yet. I think there are new versions out of 119, but I don't know if they're fully working yet. But the whole Freightliner Ghost, I updated from 2.0 to 3.0, and I can't get the 3.0 to show up. 3.0 to show up in the game. So I'm thinking I either put it back to the highest on the list in priority, or possibly just disable the truck mods and then see if it shows up. And if that still doesn't show up on highest priority and all the truck mods disabled, then it's clearly something with the mod. Because I've had it before where truck mods, they sort of conflict with each other, or they just don't show up over each other. And it's really annoying sometimes. It really is. It can be quite annoying, that kind of thing. We never really looked at where we were going, so let's have a look now. Well, we were going from Stuttgart here all the way over to Lindsay over here, so quite a short journey due to the time thing. I mean, I'm on school holidays currently. I have not had a regular routine lately, due to the whole sleep thing. Just not remembering which day it is or whatever, not getting anything done properly, and having really unproductive days and not feeling like I want to do anything. I mean, hopefully next week that should sort of return into something which is I can get a load more done. I'm hoping to get more done this weekend in terms of doing things I need to, like the only real homework I have, finishing that, because that's kind of long. I would have probably finished at least the first sheet out of it by now, if not the second sheet, or most of that. If it wasn't so unproductive with it, which sadly I have been, because of just being out of this sort of routine thing, which has just been making me tired and depressive and whatever, and just not feeling like I'm up to anything. I mean, I don't feel as bad today, but it is a bit too early to say how I feel. And honestly, I was going to stick with the DAF for this video, but I just wanted to do something different. Possibly spice up a little bit or try and keep it interesting, you know. We've only got 9 miles to go, so yeah, that's fine. And I apologise, it's a bit of a short video than usual, but I'll hopefully get back to the longer video sometime this week or next week. Oh, and the other thing, the whole, you know, depressive thing was stopping me from doing was, getting a regular stream out. Stupid car. Oh. But as I was saying, so yeah, it was stopping me. I was trying to do at least 1 or 2 streams in the week, and I didn't do one last Saturday. Didn't feel up to it at all, really. And then, you know, the whole thing this week was never really felt like I wanted to do anything. It just that sort of out of tune. That sort of out of sort of a routine or depressive or anything. It was just like, oh, it was just stopping me from doing anything, and you know. So hopefully I'm gonna get better in this and try and be more productive this week and kind of, you know, help myself get better. So if I don't do that, well, I ain't gonna get anything much done, and I'm basically gonna pretty much waste all my time that I have off. So I'm gonna try not to do that. No. One nice thing about this truck I haven't really said about before, what I said about ages ago, is the fact that the lights on the dashboard are white rather than the kind of horrible kind of blue that they were before. Yeah, and the frames per second sometimes with this thing, depending on what city you're in or where you're going, is sometimes it generally averages just over 30 up to 40. Isn't terrible, it's not incredibly smooth, and then it's like 20, it's trying to average 30, but it struggles sometimes to even get to that. When not recording, you can manage it and just look out when I'm recording or whatever, or streaming, or have someone else open watching something in the background. It always seems to struggle a little bit.
Subjective opinion, or is it based on objective reality and truth that can be you know, proven? Which one is it? Is it subjective or objective? Just give me one word answer. Tell me.
Not me, I'm not from Brisbane. I don't know if you even heard that. So we get this delivery done. There's only 30 miles left, and it's only like 19 minutes in, so it'll probably be like 25-minute video, which isn't terrible, but I'd rather be able to do some like 40 minutes or whatever. Come on, get in gear. For some reason, just did not want to get in gear there for a second. Try and get in this lane, because we technically need to be in this lane for now. Unless where we're going is on the other side of the road, and then I'll don't change it over. It's just a bit, and it looks like he's going to be on this side, so. Yeah, no surprise that coach can go faster than me. Man, just left it. We might as well indicate. Try and park this, although I might extremely fail at parking. But I've got a decent idea of how I can sort of get it straight. So turn around here. And try and go slowly. This way. Ain't perfect parking, but we'll get there. Although there's evidential proof.
It's just that reframing of the issue. It's just a cheap drama. It's just lying.
Oh, career achievement 1 out of 5. Sadly I never get past to a Freightliner achievement. Yeah, level 1 of 6, awesome. Didn't get any damage or whatever, which is cool. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed that video. Sorry it wasn't as long as I would like it to be, but you know, it's the way it goes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, make sure to stay subscribed for the next video, and you know, for now, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, salute.